This month, my gorgeous Capricornius, is bringing you a ridiculously powerful moment. Oh my God. It's so much so to do with what you have been actually waiting for so long now. This is important because this moment is going to take place from the 7th of March 2021. The 7th of March 2021 is marking a ridiculously important part of your life because it's connected to the actual moment, which is most certainly at the same time going to provide you with a door. At the same time, it's going to provide you with an entrance into something so powerful and so important. And this in itself, when I say so powerful and so important, it's most certainly to do with you being able to do things that you weren't able to do before, but it's pretty much so connected to the missing part of you. But even more importantly, it's connected to an unfinished business. I want to say that this month is probably going to be the most important month that you've had so far. It's to do with you expressing yourself, and it's to do with you doing things, and it's to do with you continuing a really, really important progress and process in your life. On the actual 7th of March 2021, you can expect, to have the actual excitement within yourself. You can expect to be energized. You can expect to feel this motivation again. You can expect feeling this inspiration again. And this is exactly what I'm talking about, because there is a lot going to be on your mind on the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th of March 2021 that are most certainly going to have an absolutely remarkable connection when it comes to the last 2 days of March 2021, because a lot is going to be happening, but a lot is going to be boiling towards one particular point, towards one particular moment, towards the one particular opportunity that you will do, that you will want to do, that is about to change your life, literally. Okay, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is your monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Capricornius, my gorgeous Capricorn, my gorgeous Capricornius, and it's for March 2021. So it's for you, my gorgeous Capricornius, and it's for March 2021. And your number this month, it's number 443. Number 443 in numerology, it's like superb number. But I will tell you this, that there is some kind of chance that you are going to have, there is some kind of opportunity that you are going to have that is just going to refresh every single aspect of your lives, because at the same time it's showing that you're gonna understand and realize how much you were affected, and which things were in particular affecting you over the past 24 months. This is part of like a really massive, huge picture, but then at the same time you're gonna start something like so important this month, so significant, that it's going to take an additional year to come through. But that particular additional year that is going to take, so I'm talking now about the actual January 2000, it's a little bit less than a year, so January 2022, it's going to be absolutely mind-blowing month when it comes to the outcome, and when it comes to things that you have been doing this month, things that you have been planning, things that you have been focusing, things that you have been wanted to achieve. So on another hand, you need to understand that you are actually going to create quite a lot throughout this month without even realizing, indeed. So it's a great time to look for work. It's a great time for, if you're looking for work, it's a remarkable time to look for work, because it's a lot to do with an important continuation in your life. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. So it's a remarkable time to look for work, if you're looking for work, and if you're looking to expand yourself, in whichever way, if you're looking for some kind of promotion, or simply if you're looking just to be noticed, wherever you want to be noticed, now you're going to have so much more chance in order to achieve the desired outcome. I'm saying to you that this month, you will be able to feel the difference in the air. You will be able to see the different, to feel the different. You will be able to feel the difference in the air, the difference in the air. You will be able to feel the difference in the energy, and this is going to accumulate so much within you in terms of like direction, in terms of excitement, you know. And this is the inspiration that I'm talking about. The inspiration is important in our lives, because if we lose inspiration, then we find like ourselves being quite disorientated. So that disorientation that you felt over the last, I would say, 36 months, this is just going to start changing now. And you know when you're going to start feeling things happening pretty much so strongly? From the 7th of March 2021. And what an important number as well. At the same time, on the 7th of March specifically, I want you to pay attention, Capricornius, on the 7th of March. And it could even happen like on the 6th of March, like, you know, going towards the 7th of March, but most certainly 7th of March, I would like you to pay attention to the actual signs, because something is going to be revealed to you, but this is going to be so personal to you. And then you will see something, you will be able to connect from such a high aspect of yourself, from the higher self, you know, and then you will simply know what to do. But this is to do with the problem of yours. This is to do with the situation that was creating so much negativity over the last 24 months in your life. So as I said, this is part of the big picture. It is like looking at a massive picture, let's say like a beautiful painting, and now I'm looking at the March, you know, and I'm realizing how important March it is when it comes to the whole picture, and the whole picture is representing 2021, and I'm looking at the March and I'm thinking like, oh my God, you know, like once I finish this little March, once I finish painting this picture, you know, the picture is going to be completely different. Because there is a missing puzzle that is about to return into your life. And you're going to realize how much this was missing as well. So this is a lot to do with an unfinished business, you know, with like a maybe missed opportunity at some moment in time. This could be personal, but this could be also to do with the business. It's to do with things that mean to you so much, you know, that mean to you so much, and that reflect on you in like a good mood and an excitement. And then when we feel positive and optimistic, you know, we just get rid of all the negativity and things that can make us ill, you know, in so many different ways. Because if we are too negative for too long, you know, these feelings and emotions can work against us, will work eventually, you know, against us. So this is why these moments are really important. So it's going to be the return of the missing opportunity when it comes to the actual unfinished business. This is going to give you sign. You will know. It's going to be a little omen around it. At the same time, you will know that this is something that you should do. This is something, this is something that you should focus on. You know, it's to do with an unfinished business, but it's going to bring you success. And you're just going to need to be more assertive. But the way you're going to be assertive, the best way to be assertive is just to be yourself. It's to do things the way you want to do them, to live things the way you want to live them, to respond to things the way you want to respond to things. You see, it's important because it's all about you, my gorgeous Capricornians, being a free spirit. So it's about you, my gorgeous Capricornians. Do things like exactly the way you want to do them, when you want to do them, and the way you feel. Because this is going to be the best way for you to deal, in particular, when it comes to those moments when you feel like a little bit of a lack of direction. And this lack of direction is purely coming from us feeling a little bit disorientated. So this is nothing unusual. So when you feel, because you are going to have a couple of moments in March where you're going to feel like, oh God, you know, a little bit of lack of direction. So this is what you just need to remember, just kind of like be yourself, because this is going to be direct an answer to the actual lack of direction indeed. On another hand, you know why I get so excited, Capricornius? It's not only about the 7th of March, which is like a new portal, which is about to open. You will see when the 7th of March comes, you will feel the energy, you will feel the vibrancy. It's going to feel different. It's going to feel like you're somewhere completely different, but in a good way, in a positive way. There is so much that at the same time, it's going to be refreshed within you. It is a very complex energy, you know, to explain, but you can only see once you reach that moment in time. So the 7th of March is the beginning, but then by the time, you know, as the time goes by throughout the months, there is a lot that you're going to be achieving. There is a lot that you're going to be connecting to that you haven't been connected to before. And all also, you know, the really wonderful and positive energy. It's going to be really refreshing. It's a fantastic month when it comes to the actual relationships, and the people in your lives are going to be playing a role in your life this month like there is no tomorrow. Because again, I've seen this before, my gorgeous Capricornians. It's very interesting, but then again, you're very deep, you're very powerful, you're very spiritual, so I'm not surprised. You know, you're deep in so many different ways. What is going to actually happen, you will be told something very specific about yourself through somebody who is so important to you in your life, and it's really going to surprise you. And it's going to kind of throw you back a little bit, but then again, you will be able to recognize this particular essence about yourself that you should be paying attention to, and it's important. And sometimes we recognize these essences in our lives only when somebody else kind of point things out to us, and it happens through people, with the people who are meant to be in our lives and who are meant to be part of our spiritual journey at the same time. What I want to say to you, my gorgeous Capricornians, this is the month of transformation, and you are going to have a really significant in between the 7th and the actual 31st of March, my babies. You are going to have a significant life experience. This significant life experience that you are going to have, it's going to require changes to be made, okay? This is a very powerful and unexpected revelation that you are going to have, but at the same time, it's going to help you to release the old belief systems, because now you're going to move on. You're moving on with your life. You're moving on with your life towards the right direction, okay? Now also, you know, you're going to have a certain ideas. You know, this is something that is going to be quite remarkable, that you're going to have a certain ideas, and it's also as important to communicate, to open your mouth, to communicate your vision, you know, to blend the ideas of others with your own, to create something really superb, something really extraordinary, because I can see you're going to have a really powerful compromise, very successful compromise this month indeed, you know. And at the same time, you had patience, and now this is bringing you a little reward. On another hand, if you do need to have a compromise, or like some kind of important discussion, or things that you don't like doing, you know, especially if it involves somebody who's like, oh, really negative, you know, but you need to sort things out, you know, anything like that, anything that could create an important compromise that you need to do, you can use this situation in order to deal with things that can bring you a powerful compromise. I'm not saying that you wouldn't have a powerful compromise if you do it any other month, but I'm just saying that this month, if you do it, you go with this flow, you know, you just make everything happen so much quicker, so much sooner, and also you make the most of it, because the outcome is mind-blowing. This is a lot to do also this month, you know, the fear of the unknown. Just remember, Capricornians, this number in numerology, it's also a lot about you getting the strength, you getting the self-esteem, okay? This is all part of that balance which is about to return into your life. But at the same time, you know, what fear of the unknown did you actually have that it affected you so much, my gorgeous Capricornians? Think about it. What fear of the unknown did you have that it affected you so much, in particular when it comes to the future planning? You have to start with yourself, believe in yourself, and trust your own intuition, you know, when it comes to this particular situation in particular, because there you will see the promise that you wouldn't normally have, because the fear of the unknown that you had, maybe in particular over the last 2 months, this was affecting you quite a lot. It's connected to your future planning, and this all happens again when we find ourselves being very disorientated. So this is nothing unusual, you know. So this is absolutely brilliant time, because you are gonna be able to start some kind of planning that you wanted to do for a while, something that you kind of had to put on hold. So now there is going to be a very powerful continuation of that progress, because it's most certainly going to bring you joy, excitement, happiness. You are gonna make a really important decision that not only you're gonna benefit here, but I can see the family. If you have your family and the people around you, your best friends, you may not have a family, understand, but it could be your friends, for example, you know. But most certainly there are other people that are important to you in your life who are also going to benefit from this particular situation. So this is, my gorgeous Capricornius, very, very important indeed. Look, look at this. I just had a wish. I had a wish, wish, 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 wish. I had a wish, wish. Oh God, help me. No, serious. I had a wish to take an oracle card out. So now, my gorgeous Capricornians, I just had a wish to actually take this oracle card. Let's see. Ignite your passion for life. Oh my God, this doesn't surprise me. Oh, the power of synchronicity, the power of life, the power of expression, the power of our strength, the power of our spirit is undeniable. Okay, nothing is more powerful than your own spirit. No matter what is going on out there, no matter what they tell you, no matter lies that you've been fed, you know, I'm just saying that nothing can destroy your spirit. So this, look at this, when it comes to this month, my gorgeous Capricornians, this is important. Look what it says, ignite your passion for life. This is exactly what I was talking about. I absolutely love the power of synchronicity, because this is what the synchronicity is doing. This is exactly what this month is going to be. It's about you, it's about your passion, it's about a return of strength. You know, you're going to want to start living again. I'm not saying that you weren't living again, but you will be able to start to live like from such a much better angle, much better perspective. It is the passion and the fire within you that is going to start burning again, and all you need to do is just follow your own light, my babies, indeed. Okay, so now, my gorgeous Capricornians, I'm just going to see what is going to happen when it comes to your health. It's such a classic when it comes to you. Again, it's also to do with your own digestion. It's to do with your own stomach. Avoid sugar. Please, I'm saying this to everybody. Like, to avoid sugar as much as you possibly can, because we, quite a few of us seem to be very, very sensitive when it comes to it. But I think everybody's sensitive when it comes to sugar, because it's worse than that stuff that they put up their nose. That's how bad sugar is for you. So please cut it out, my baby. I can see the negativity here, and I know that that little bastard sugar is very much so connected to this. So try to get something like organic maple syrup. So much better for you. Put it in your coffee, put it in your tea, you know, whatever you do, you know, instead of like a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons of sugar, you know. No, baby, no sugar. So this is something to most certainly to avoid. And at the same time, make sure that you're taking friendly bacteria, and also, above all, organic aloe vera juice. I said this before, organic aloe vera juice, you know, it's fantastic because it's going to help you so much when it comes to your stomach lining, but also so many other things, you know, this is going to be beneficial for. On another hand, when it comes to boosting your immune system, I highly recommend you, again, just get organic acerola cherry powder. It's a natural form of vitamin C. Rather than taking chemicals, rather than taking something chemically designed, you just go for organic acerola cherry powder, which is a natural form of vitamin C, and you take 1 teaspoon every single day, put in a little bit of water, drink it alongside natural zinc and alongside vitamin D. Very important. This combination is going to boost your immune system, and this is something that you will need in order to protect yourself from cold, flu, and things like that. On another hand, my gorgeous Capricornians, I'm going to say this again, it's just if you feel a little bit drained or if you feel a little bit tired, just take 5 or 6 pieces of organic Brazil nuts. 5 or 6 pieces of organic Brazil nuts. When you feel drained, you know, it's just going to boost you so much. It's going to boost your energy levels because of organic selenium in Brazil nuts, and that is going to give you the sufficient amount, like 5 or 6 Brazil nuts. Or you can just get like a supplement, organic, like a natural supplement, selenium. If you feel tired, you just take this and then you feel so much better. If you're on any other medications, if you are pregnant or if you are breastfeeding, you just need to check with your doctor, or you just need to check with your GP. Only your doctor or GP can tell you whether this can interact with your existing medications or not. So now, my gorgeous Capricornians, I'm just going to see what is going to happen in the first day. Now, the first significant date, it's going to be on the 1st of March. You know, you're going to feel a little bit strange and a little bit different on the 1st of March. There is going to be the certain anticipation that it's going to be like this within you. You're going to be like, oh my God. Certain anticipation is going to take over. And this is a good anticipation because there is something very important and significant that you're going to be looking forward to, and that in itself is going to be remarkable. But then at the same time, there is, you know, this is going to be brilliant, and that energy is going to bring you the necessary balance to deal with this specific situation which is going to arise on the 1st of March. And it's to do, you need to be patient and you need to be persistent, because something is going to like kind of confuse you a little bit, and then you're going to think like, oh no, just came to an end, blah blah blah. No baby, no. Just remember, on the 1st, 2nd and the 3rd and even 4th of March, these words, you need to be patient and you need to be persistent. Actually, sorry, it's the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th until the 7th of March. So the whole week you need to remember, you need to remember to be patient, and you need to be persistent, and you will know exactly which aspects of your life I'm referring to because of the way you're gonna feel. And it's also at the same time like almost like connected to like kind of like some kind of responsibility, and it's also pretty much so connected to you, to the fact that you need to be patient. On another hand, this is going to require from you just to organize things a little bit. And most certainly you are capable to do this in such a powerful way, because exactly 9 months later you're going to see a remarkable outcome when it comes to this. It's going to bring you success, material attainment, advantage, well-being, you know, it's going to reflect on your well-being, which means it's going to re-energize you. And on another hand, it's going to lead towards a victory, okay, because it's connected to certain difficulties slowly coming to an end, in particular when it comes to your stability being affected. So this is moving on, you see, it's important. And also just remember not to overanalyze the situation. What I was going to say to you, my gorgeous Capricornians, most certainly I was going to recommend you rhodochrosite. It's absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, very, very powerful crystal. In fact, one of the most powerful crystals to have when we feel low, when we feel down, when we feel negative, when we feel depressed, when we feel anxious, when we feel nervous, when we are affected, you know, when our energy is drained, you know. It's brilliant for motivation, inspiration, for the courage when we need it, you know. But most certainly every time when you feel like that little bit of boost that you need, I would recommend rhodochrosite in March and April. But at any other time when you need it, most certainly. This comes with a sterling silver, gorgeous sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. By buying things from my channel, my gorgeous Capricornians, you're also supporting my channel as well. I have to say this. So the second important date, my gorgeous Capricornians, is going to be on the 15th of March. Now the 15th of March is like, oh my God, this is a lot to do with a new start. But again, where is it now? Again, I have a feeling I need to do this. I need to take an oracle card. On the 15th of March, look, security. This just came out like, take me. Look, security. 15th of March, there is an important security coming through. Inspiration, excitement, good feeling, and an important continuation in your life is going to take place. Okay, you just have to listen to your own path. Just follow your own path by following your own intuition. Okay, this is an important time of security indeed on the 15th of March. And also, look, change. Fantastic, I'm so happy. I just love this, you know. I can feel the excitement and I can feel already the way energy is actually going to shift, and the way this is, how much this is going to mean to you. Just looking at these cards, you know, I can just feel it. And now look at this change. It's important, very, very vibrant part of your life, time of your life. It's about to start here. You're about to step into something really powerful, unknown but brilliant. Okay, so the 15th of March is going to bring a new start. You just need to remember to trust yourself, my gorgeous Capricornians. You know, push your fears aside and take a leap of faith. This is something that I want you to remember. And also, you are gonna need to really communicate your vision, speak your vision. You know, you communicating and taking that step forward, you know, when it comes to this is going to be very important. And also because something is like kind of going to become evident, it's going to become obvious to you so much that this is what you want to do. But at the same time, I want to remind you to be impartial and objective. And also, you need to remember to stand up for what you believe. Not only to stand up, but just to to follow things in your life that you believe, what you believe in, not what other people want you to believe in. This is important, okay? And also, try to see all sides of the situation. This is very significant time because you're gonna learn something very, very important when it comes to like things in your life. Whatever you do, wherever you are, whether you're working, whether you're not working, whether you're retired, you know, whether you're about to be retired, it doesn't matter. You're gonna learn something so specific about your life, and that in itself, it's going to kind of want you to kind of learn more wherever you are, whatever you do. This is what you're going to be focusing on, learning more, okay, about something very specific. And at the same time, this is going to take you pretty far. Just remember, it's something to do with what you love, something to do with what you like. It's to do with things that you like to express yourself. Just remember that, you see, because this is pretty much so matched to your own very unique spiritual journey. Just also on another hand, my God, 15th of March, 16th of March, and the 17th of March, these 3 days are going to be mind-blowing when it comes to you paying attention to the actual details. Pay attention to the details, because every single time you do this, you will see something else. You will see something what you need to see. You will see something even more important in the bigger picture, okay? Just remember that. The third important date, my gorgeous Capricornians, it's going to be on the 31st of March. Now, the 31st of March, you know, you're going to be kind of like, you need to remember that this is the time to manage your resources really wisely. Very, very important, because I know that you're going to be thinking about a certain decision, but then again, it's a lot to do with you opening your mind, and also try to remember that it's a perfect time to manage resources really wisely, which on another hand means that, you know, you have to listen to your intuition and pay attention to the sign from the divine. That is like probably the most, my God, that is the most important thing on the 31st of March, to actually listen to your intuition, to follow your intuition. I know I've mentioned intuition quite a few times, but you will see the whole month is going to be rather complex, you know, in the way it's going to actually be, and the way things are going to unfold. So you will see that this is all going to kind of match with everything that is going to be going on at the same time. So listen to your intuition and pay attention to signs from the divine. I know you're going to worry a little bit, but just remember the 31st of March, what you're worrying about, it's completely unnecessary. Just try to ignore it as much as you can. Let go of your fears, and at the same time, an important revelation. An important revelation that will make so much clear. You will know what to do, you will know where to go, you will know what the next step is going to be, is the opportunity that you will be able to recognize. It will help you to recognize opportunity that you wouldn't normally recognize. And this can only happen when our spirit is ready, when our spiritual journey is ready, okay? When karmically we have done everything what we could have done. So now we are going on the next step. So this is why I'm saying this, because by the end of the 31st of March, you are going to have a fresh new start, you know, and this start is pretty much so connected to the actual delays. And also, you know, it's going to be connected to the sudden and unexpected progress, a very positive change in your life. And this is brilliant. You're also at the same time going to have an intellectual challenge, which is going to bring you a brilliant insight. You know, it's connected to the information that you need, but it's like a little bit challenging to receive in a certain way. So you just need to kind of take your time. If you are dealing with a certain documents and things like that, just step away from the situation, especially if somebody's trying to hurry you or rush you towards something. Just remember to actually review all documents very carefully. This is again that I'm saying this for you, but I think that this is going to be really, really important, my gorgeous Capricornians. Indeed. So now I'm just going to have a little bit of coffee. You see this? No sugar in this one, no. How strange, you know, I can read coffee as well. It's like a tea leaves. So now, you see, I see that there is a dog here. I know it sounds crazy. I feel like a little dog because I'm doing reading to you. Dog means loyalty. Dog means someone important to you. Dog means like a really the most important friend or the most important person in your life when it comes to being symbolic meaning, you know, when it comes to symbolic meaning. So somebody is going to reach out to you, your friend, or somebody who's so important to you, somebody who's loyal to you, whether this is a friend or a family member, somebody who's super loyal to you. You love this person loves you. That person is about to reach out to you, okay? And it's number 8. Also number 8 is connected to it. So number 8 is going to have a very strong meaning, whether this is the time span or this person is connected to number 8, maybe Leo, or maybe they're born on 8th day or in the year, you know. See, things that I see. See. Sorry, I'm terrible. I'm just checking my coffee lips right in front of you. Okay. Start raising your vibration. Start raising your vibration. Capricornius. 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 Capricornius, pam, 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 Capricornius, pam, 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 raise your vibration, Capricornius, pam, 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 Capricornius, pam, 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 pam. Raise your vibration, my gorgeous Capricornius. I am telling you that you are going to have so much to look forward to this month. So much that you wanted to happen will happen, especially when it comes to those things that created blockage, nasty, annoying blockage into your life. So that's about to be removed, which is brilliant. Okay, so now my gorgeous Capricornians, the first part of March, it's all about release. What I need you to remember in the first week of March, it's that an important ending is going to take place. And this is going to make you feel so excited. You're going to become aware of an important ending, and you will know that this is about to start and to give you the ability to look forward to the actual new beginning. So endings that will lead to new beginning, and also this is the time to release situation or people that hold you back, because it's the beginning of your spiritual transformation within the first week of March, which is going to take place. And this is nothing unusual, because this is the preparation also what is going to come to you after the 7th of March as well. And in between the 7th of March and the end of that month, it's going to be remarkable indeed. The mid-March is going to bring you a very happy moment when it comes to you and people around you. Someone who means to you so much, it's going to tell you something, and that is going to put a big smile on your face. And it's a beautiful moment, very emotional moment that it's actually going to take place. At the same time, it's to do with the people who you trust, and at the same time, you're going to need to kind of check something what you're doing. Like, you will want to do something, make a certain move, and most certainly you'll be thinking, oh, should you check something with the people who you trust? Most certainly, baby, yes. Okay, the third part the third part of March I want you to remember that there is a lot going to be happening, especially over the last 4 days in March 2021. Just remember that logic and organization will increase your success. Just remember that this is the right time, baby. So logic and organization is going to increase your success, and you need to take charge of the situation. This is a very important time for the structure and discipline in your lives, because things are about to move on. Things are about to start moving on. Things are about to start changing. Things are about to start flowing again, and it's a good flow indeed. Okay, so now my gorgeous Capricornians, I'm just going to see, where is it? Capricornians, dun 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 dun. Midnight, know the sound from the pavement. Has the moon lost her memory? She's smiling alone. Midnight, know the sound from the pavement. Has the moon lost her memory? She's smiling alone. Na 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 na. So now, my gorgeous Capricornians, you know, I'm just going to see what is going to happen to those of you who are actually in relationship. Okay, the Judgment, ooh la la, it's a beautiful picture, and I really like it because it reminds me of the actual self-transcendence, and pretty much so self-transcendence is ridiculously important. Okay, so anyway, so now, sorry. Now, this is a really brilliant actual card when it comes to the actual couples. And what I see here is that your partner is going to do something very good, something very brilliant. There was the movement that your partner made not that long ago. There's something very important and powerful, and it came from them. They decided something. So now you are going to have a really good and important outcome of what your partner did and what your partner decided. And this happened over the last 20 months or so. This took like a quite longer term, but now there is going to be a very specific outcome. You're going to feel very proud of your partner, and that in itself is going to really put you in a very powerful position. And I can see that there is the return of excitement and optimism and happiness going to come into your life. So there is something very specific that you're going to come to terms with, but at the same time you're going to be thinking about a specific option at around the end of the month. You know, the last week of month will be very important, because there will be some kind of option that you will both want to do, make and take, in order to do something that you wanted to do for a while. You're gonna like this, okay? So now I'm just going to shuffle these cards, and I am going to see what is going to happen to those of you who are single and ready to mingy. Midnight, know the sound from the pave. Gosh. Okay, so now my gorgeous Capricorn, 8 of Cups. So this is to do a lot with your emotional state of mind. It's to do a lot with you moving on with a specific area and a specific part of your life, because now it's time. So it's very much so going to affect those of you who are actually single, because once you decide to move on from the specific part and the specific area of your life, you will know it just slowly came to an end. This is going to be connected to the actual discontinuance in your life, where you will need to kind of cut something out of your life, and you will like it because something slowly is coming to an end. It's brilliant because this time it's going to be very much so strong from the 11th of March until the end of the month, you see, because you're going to have a control over situation, confidence, courage, self-esteem and things like that. And then once you do this, something is going to happen. You're going to find yourself on a certain path, and when you find yourself on a certain path, something is really kind of going to surprise you, because there are other things that are going to be connected to it, and this is going to happen at around the end of the month. So an unexpected event is actually going to occur, and that unexpected event is going to occur at the same time when you approach a certain problem that was really slowing you down. And this in itself is going to show you the possibility and the ability, and there is going to be something that you will want to take. over, you know, something that you will want to like kind of step in. And just remember at the time when I said that the new start that you are going to have, the new start that you are going to have in general, it's going to put you in touch with somebody very specific who is about to walk into your life. This is not going to happen like this month necessarily, please don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying to you, you know, one step at a time. I'm seeing that the unexpected situation is going to occur. You're also going to respond in a way that is going to surprise you, but this is all where the magic is, because this is going to take you somewhere else, somewhere where you wouldn't normally go. And this is about to put you on the path with somebody very special who's about to walk into your life, my gorgeous Capricornians, indeed. And it's not going to be that long. It's not going to be necessarily much, or it could be much, but then again, April is going to be just as important. Okay, my gorgeous Capricornians, I love you all so much. I really do. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light to every single one of you. So I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light to every single one of you, my gorgeous Capricornians. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.